Iran can enrich uranium in months, sparking international concern. Tehran, Iran claims it is now able to enrich uranium in a matter of months, a move that could escalate tensions in the Middle East and add to international concerns about the country's nuclear program. The statement comes weeks after the country announced that it had accelerated uranium enrichment to higher levels, approaching the limit set by the 2015 Iran nuclear deal, JCPOA. According to officials from the Atomic Energy Organization of Iran, AEOI, the country has developed technology that allows it to enrich uranium at a much faster rate than before. They added that Iran can now produce uranium enriched to 60% in a much shorter time, a level close to the limit used in nuclear weapons production. Potential threat to nuclear deal. The speed of uranium enrichment has raised concerns among Western countries and their allies, including the United States and European Union countries. They say the move could add to uncertainty about the true purpose of Iran's nuclear program, which was originally intended to be for civilian energy use only. A senior U.S. official said, if Iran's claims are true, it would represent a major advance in its nuclear capabilities, which would clearly undermine existing international agreements and raise the risk of further tensions in the region. World reaction. Tehran's statement drew a strong response from Western countries, who argued that enriching uranium at such a level was an indication that Iran was seeking to gain military nuclear capabilities. Although Tehran has consistently denied that its nuclear program is for peaceful purposes, tensions have continued to rise, especially since the U.S. withdrew from the JCPOA in 2018. On the other hand, Russia and China, which are part of the JCPOA, expressed concern over the U.S. decision to leave the deal, which they said had fueled instability in the region. Both countries urged that diplomacy remain the main channel to resolve differences between Iran and major powers. What does it mean for the future? Iran's claim of being able to enrich uranium in a matter of months has added tension to an already highly sensitive situation. Many see this as a sign that diplomacy over the Iran nuclear deal is at a critical juncture. Analysts predict that if these new steps are not handled carefully, it could lead to an escalation of conflict or even trigger a nuclear arms race in the Middle East. Iran, on the other hand, claims that it is only accelerating enrichment in response to ongoing sanctions imposed by major powers. Tehran maintains that it has the right to develop its nuclear capabilities in accordance with its policy of preserving energy sovereignty. Conclusion. With these developments, the world faces a stark choice: renegotiate with Iran or risk a potentially greater nuclear risk in the future. These tensions add to the enormous challenges facing the international community as it seeks to avoid open conflict while ensuring that Iran's nuclear program is not used for military purposes. The Iranian government has repeatedly reiterated that it is open to returning to the negotiating table, but only if sanctions against their country are fully lifted. These developments will certainly continue to influence geopolitical dynamics in the Middle East and international relations, as the world awaits the next steps from Tehran, Washington, and other major powers in resolving the nuclear standoff.